Roy Hodgson started his managerial career the same season that a teenage Carlo Ancelotti made his professional debut for Parma. Gary Lineker never received a yellow or red card in 654 competitive games at the top level. Giuseppe Bergomi played in 4 World Cups for Italy, but was never involved in a single qualifier. No English manager has ever won the Premier League, and before the Premier League, no manager from outside the British Isles had ever won the English top flight. St Johnstone are the only professional team in Britain with a J in their name. Rob Earnshaw scored a hat-trick in League 2, League 1, the Championship, the Premier League, the League Cup, the FA Cup, and internationally for Wales. Harry Maguire has more World Cup knockout goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. Scott Parker's first 4 England caps were earned playing for 4 different teams, and Darren Anderton's last 5 England caps were given by 5 different managers. Neymar won La Liga Player of the Month before Lionel Messi did. Patrice Evra is the only player to lose 3 Champions League finals with 3 different clubs: Juventus, Manchester United, and Monaco. Heung-min Son is older than Harry Kane. Fernando Torres was captain of the same Atletico Madrid team that Diego Simeone played in. Kevin De Bruyne has won the Premier League Player of the Season twice, but has never won the Premier League Player of the Month, meaning Joel Matip has more Player of the Months than he does. Also, if he hadn't picked Belgium, KDB would have been eligible to play for Burundi through his mother. Theo Walcott has more Champions League goals than Ronaldo Nazario. When Claudio Ranieri took over at Chelsea, the first player he signed was Slavica Jokanovic, while the last player he signed was Scott Parker. When Ranieri took over at Fulham, he was preceded by Slavica Jokanovic, and then Scott Parker got the job when Ranieri was sacked. The last team to beat Real Madrid in a European final was Aberdeen. Jack Wilshere scored 8 Premier League goals in his entire career, but won 2 Goal of the Season awards. Ryan Giggs is the only Premier League player to score 100 goals without scoring a hat-trick. National teams managed by a foreign coach have never won the World Cup. Olivier Giroud is the all-time leading scorer for the French national team. Only one of Ruud van Nistelrooy's 150 goals for Manchester United was from outside the box. In 2012, Chelsea were the holders of the Champions League and the Europa League at the same time. Nottingham Forest have been champions of Europe more times than they have been champions of England. Brazil never lost when Pelé and Garrincha played together, with 36 wins and 4 draws. John Terry scored more goals for Chelsea than Andres Iniesta scored for Barcelona. Both Steve Bruce and Ronald Koeman have scored 19 goals in one season as a centre-back. Mario Balotelli is the only Italian to have won the Premier League. Diego Maradona holds the record for the most penalties missed in a row in the Argentinian First Division, with 5. Robert Prosinecki is the only man to score for 2 different countries in the World Cup, with Yugoslavia in 1990 and Croatia in 1998, despite the fact that he was actually born in Germany. Cristiano Ronaldo has 19 consecutive Ballon d'Or nominations. Until 2023, Gianluigi Buffon, Peter Shilton, and Stanley Matthews had made at least one first-team appearance between them in each season since 1931-32. Ever since they were promoted to Ligue 1 in 1974, PSG remains the only club in France to have never been relegated. If football was organised like boxing, where you can only become the champion by defeating the champion, Scotland would be the most successful team in the history of football, and the current champion would be Liberia. In his career, João Felix has more yellow cards than assists. The only season Gareth Bale did not win a trophy after leaving Spurs was the one season he came back on loan to them from Real Madrid. In the 2001-2 season, Michael Ballack lost the World Cup final, the DFB Pokal final, the Champions League final, and finished as the runner-up in the Bundesliga. Ronaldinho is only 1 year older than Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Dundee United has a perfect record against Barcelona, playing and winning all 4 of their matchups. The Swiss national team is the only team ever to be eliminated from the World Cup without conceding a single goal. Since 1982, at least one Bayern Munich player has been in the starting lineup in the World Cup final. In 1993-94, AC Milan won the league by scoring just 36 goals and conceding just 15. Liverpool's 2018-19 team lost 4 games in the Champions League and only 1 in the Premier League, and yet they won the Champions League and came runners-up in the Premier League. England are the only team to have ever won the World Cup final while playing in red. Javier Mascherano's first game in senior football was for Argentina's national team. The 1968 European Championship semi-final was decided by a coin toss. In 1975, Manchester United goalkeeper Alex Stepney dislocated his jaw while shouting at his defenders. Owen Hargreaves is the only player to have played for England without having previously lived in the United Kingdom. He was brought up in Canada and was playing in Germany when he was called up. The name of the hospital that David Beckham was born in is Whipps Cross. Norway are unbeaten in 4 international games against Brazil. The first 50 Premier League goals scored by Bosnians all came from Edin Dzeko. The 51st came from Asmir Begovic. Paolo Maldini captained AC Milan to a Champions League final win in England exactly 40 years after his father did the same. Thanks for watching, and make sure to leave your best football facts in the comments.